This is the back of the Volvo ECU. I opened the back case, and in the front it will look like this, and I put the 12 volt here and the ground here using those connectors, and I do not need to solder. On the PCB side, there is a thin coat to protect the PCB, and here are the Bdm connection with the Untitled NT and the resistor I soldered to enable the programming. When you do solder on it, make sure you may need to scrape off the coating a little bit, especially for this resistor. And I found the soldering on this side is quite simple. This is the back of the CEM, and here is the ground pin I'm using, and here is the 12 volt I am using. This is the diagram for the Bdm connection for Untitled NT. Here is the ground. You can find other ground pins, like maybe here. This pin, there are two rows here. The second on the left, on the top one, is BERR, which is purple. And then this pin from the third on the lower bottom, there's a reset pin, which is blue. And the one beside it is clock, which is green. And then this pin is DSO, which is orange. And then this pin is freeze, which is gray. And this pin is DSI, which is brown. If you look at the website from another site, they have a similar diagram, and just compare this diagram. It's almost identical, but this was initially for Bdm NT, and the color can be ignored, but these pins are properly marked. Plug in, and then we can power on. You will hear click after power on, and then you can click detect. So it will detect the flash like so. And the first thing to do is back up. So we read the backup like this, and you will see the data is in here. And let's save it. Let's do a verification. By the way, you cannot go to the faster clock like 9 megahertz. This is using the 4.5 megahertz. And this read is done. So make sure the connection is correct. If you do not get this detected, and make sure connection is correct, also it do solder onto the board. So now let's do the erase. Without the resistor, you will not be able to erase and program it. So this is a 150 ohm resistor I used. From this side is 12 volt. This side is, I think it is VPP. So every pin from here to here and here are all 12 volts all around the board. And let's try to erase it. So erase it. And if it's erased, so now verification will fail because everything is empty. And let's initialize empty and see if it's erased. Yeah, it is blanked. So now let's put it back, the backup, and then you can write. I have not yet found the fast programming to this board, but I think the speed should be fast enough to program the entire flash. And let's do a verification. So let's recap it. After you take off the backup cover, make the 12 volts either on the back or on this connector or on this soldering pins here. Let me power this off, and then carefully solder the Bdm pins with the Untitled NT, and then put a resistor here. It's very easy and quite reliably to work on it.